frankly, the ceremony doesn't mean anything. People put too much concern in the ceremony and don't worry enough about the marriage. And I don't think it matters whether you're being married by the Archbishop of Canterbury or Pete Tozer. What really matters is what's in your hearts. And looking at you, I feel pretty good about that.
Stephanie, with this ring, I give you my life. I give you all of me. Why am I crying?
I told you, I told you.
I promise to care for you and protect you every day of my life. I will support you, encourage you, and hold your hand through all the adventures of this beautiful journey of marriage has to offer.
Adam, after all of these years we have spent together, I am in awe to get to call you my husband today.
Being married to you is something I've dreamed of since I saw you on that mountain.
Today and always, I vow to trust you and value your opinion. I vow to be by your side, being your biggest supporter no matter what may come our way.
Promise that in good times and in bad, I will give you my heart, my love, my soul. You're my best friend, and I pledge to love you always and forever until my last dying breath.
I vow to stay silly and never take ourselves too seriously. I promise to never change the man you have become, because that is exactly what I love you for from the beginning.
Today we become a team. My heart belongs to you now. I love you, Adam.
I loved you then, I love you today, and I will love you always. Stephanie.
Why am I crying?
I knew you were gonna cry. When I met Stephanie, we were in kindergarten, St. Bridget's. Although I can't say that we were best friends right from the start. The moment began in 4th grade when we were in the schoolyard, and I wasn't really part of the cool crowd, you know? I was quiet, I was weird, and I wasn't in the group. But Stephanie made a point to make an extra Spice Girl on top of the Spice Girl game that we would play every day. And I became Crazy Spice. Keep in mind, I was very quiet, didn't talk to anybody, but I was Crazy Spice. After that, me and Steph were pretty much inseparable. If anybody ever said anything about Steph, my ears perked up, I would kill them, and vice versa. And then we went to college, and, you know, Steph went through her boyfriends. Not always the greatest, but then she told me about this guy that she met on the mountain on her ski trip, her annual ski snowboarding trip. And the way she talked about him was different than anything else because she literally couldn't stop smiling from ear to ear. When I met Adam, Adam sat down and he wanted to know everything about me. He wanted to know who I was. And he protected me like Stephanie always did. And at that moment, I knew that he was the one. He was the one that was going to be with my girl.
What is marriage? Marriage is living together in a world of love. It's promising to care for each other through your lifetimes. Marriage is planning for the future and working together to make your dreams come true. Marriage is understanding each other and having faith in yourselves. It's trusting each other with your deepest thoughts. Marriage is learning a new and more wonderful meaning of togetherness. Marriage is being proud of each other's accomplishments, but willing to share disappointments as well. Marriage is never being lonely or afraid of tomorrow because of the strength you'll get from each other. Marriage is being in love with life, placing a special value on each moment. Marriage is belonging together through years that are filled with cherished memories, years that are never quite long enough to hold all your tears and joys. What is love? Love is very patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never boastful or proud. Love is never haughty or selfish or rude. Love does not demand its own way. It is not irritable or touchy. It does not hold grudges when others do it wrong. It is never glad about injustice, but rejoices whenever truth wins out. If you love someone, you will be loyal to them, no matter what the cost. You will always believe in them, always expect the best of them, and always stand your ground in defending them. Now in your vows, you talk about all the good things, and of course that's what we like to think about, but there's nobody here older than 12 that thinks it's going to be good every day. And it's not. It just isn't the way life is. Life isn't good every day. But if you love each other and you're faithful to each other, those tough times just won't seem as tough. You truly are a partnership now, and it's nice when you have two people approaching the problems together. And you'll do that if you love each other and you're faithful to each other. Now, of course, life isn't going to be all bad either. You're going to have many, many joyous occasions. And the joy is even greater if you love each other and you're faithful to each other. So if you don't remember another thing about this sermon, please remember, love each other every day, be faithful to each other every day, and you will have one lovely marriage. Now, as we get towards the end of the ceremony, I want to join with your family and friends, and I want to wish you a love as deep as the ocean and troubles about the size of the foam of the ocean. And then you should be able to get by life very well. Adam and Stephanie, this is your moment. This is your night. Enjoy it. By the powers vested in me in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss.
So in our family growing up, I was the oldest, so obviously I made the rules in our family, and my sister was the reason why we had rules, because, trust me, we needed them. And then by the time I got to Adam, it was like, screw it. Like, my parents just, I think, gave up. But because he was, out of all of us, he was the guy that could do anything stupid and make it look awesome. Like, I'll cartwheel down this hill and land over, this and that, and he'll like cut his eye open halfway down, but he'll somehow make it look cool. We used to do backflips and stuff, and he'd one-up me. I'm 4.5 years older than him. I do a backflip. Thought it was cool. Adam goes and does a twisty backflip. Like, that's just it. But honestly, Adam though has like the heart of gold. As you all know, that's why you're all here. So does Steph. That's why they're a great pair, because he just is such an awesome friend, and it was cool to hear the last couple speeches because it really epitomized who he is as a person, and Steph. And Steph, I love you and your family. You look beautiful. Adam, you look kind of cute. That's all right. And I really am glad you found each other. He always, I remember the story when he talked about meeting you. You were what he hoped would be the hot skateboarding or snowboarding chick, sorry. Like, because you were wearing your goggles the whole time, and he's like, this girl's shredding down the mountain and, keeping up with me. And he was hoping you'd be good looking, and of course you are. And somehow he won you over with dollar PBRs. Dollar PBRs. I don't know, the elevator thing, I don't even know about it, but it was dollar PBR night, and Adam, my boy Adam, really goes all out for his girl, you know, but we love you. Don't change. Anyway, welcome to Family Stuff. We love you. Take care of each other. I know you will, and I'll be here if you need me.
You